Republic is a retail fashion business, a multi-branded concept, predominantly based in the UK. It was founded in 1986. We grew the business through the 90s into a chain of stores, about 20 to 22 from memory. I got the opportunity to acquire the business through a management buyout in January 2002, and then we set on a journey of expanding the business, changing the format of the business. And it was my feeling that we wanted a greater degree and breadth of knowledge on the board. I guess there were two prime reasons really for selecting Change Capital. Was one, their operational expertise and depth of knowledge within our particular sector, and two, the chemistry that I had first and foremost, but also the executive team had with Change Capital. Republic wasn't just seen as a vehicle. They weren't just investing in a vehicle or a business. They were investing in a management team and clearly a business that they believed in. And I think that was different. They came at it from a very personal perspective and a deep understanding of what made the business tick and what didn't. The approach that Change Capital took and their modus operandi, the way they work, is around support. And it's a very, very fine balance, I believe, between supporting a business, taking responsibility for a business, but also empowering a management team to execute. And I think they get that absolutely right. And the key word that I use is support. We worked incredibly well together. You can only do that if you've got a couple of things. One is respect, and the other is good communication. And we had all of those things. We worked closely. I wouldn't call it a light touch, but I also wouldn't feel, or certainly didn't feel, that we were ever imposed upon, and their ideas and suggestions were thrust on the business. We worked together in a collaborative way, and that's why the relationship was so successful. The advice that I would give anybody looking to bring private equity into their business is fully understand why you are bringing private equity into your business, and understand that the requirement of the PE house within the business is going to give a different dynamic and a different tension to the business. Those are exactly the things, the reasons I wanted to bring Change Capital into the business, and those things came to fruition. So greater corporate governance, better board structure, more discipline, more rigour, more routine are all of the things that I believe that selecting the appropriate PE house gives a business, and certainly a business that's growing. It needs those things. It needs people that have been there, seen it, done it before, and short circuit all of that process. Change Capital did that with Republic. When I look back at the decade I was CEO of Republic, I look back at various elements and various chapters within the growth of the business, from the 20 stores to the 120 stores we built within the decade, from the 20 million turnover to the 225 million turnover that we built within the decade, and from the profitabilities that were non-existent to substantial. And I think I look back at the period of time with Change Capital as being a real foundation and a bedrock to that. We started out with some goals. We got around the table and talked about what those goals would look like, what success looked like, and we achieved all of those things.